Go ahead.
Go ahead with what?
Start from the beginning.
You start from me. You asked me what you want to talk about. And I told you I'm tired.
Alright, what you want to talk about?
Too late now. I already said it.
Well,
it's too late.
What do you want to talk about?
I'm tired.
Why are you tired?
I'm tired. I didn't even want to come here. I ain't gonna lie. I got this one. I was like, I don't feel like doing nothing. I don't feel like moving. I don't feel like brushing my teeth. Wash my ass. None of that.
Excuse me, you hit me up.
I know. Because I felt bad.
You came to me.
Let me tell you what happened. You had texted me. You was like, so I guess you're not coming. And I was like, fuck. I done canceled so many times. Well, not showed up. Not showed out.
It was raining. I was hoping you wasn't like, it's raining. It's the perfect day to sleep. Cause and I was like, hey. And you know what? Just in case you'd be like, bitch, I ain't coming. When I read your text message said you was on your way, I said, fuck, okay, now I really got to get up.
Damn.
So I took a nap just in case you wasn't coming.
I really known that. I was just like, oh.
But see, I couldn't do that to a friend.
I love you.
You see that level of we don't want to disappoint each other? I'm still going to take that nap. You still going to feel how you feel, but we still going to get together because that's what friendship means.
I need help.
What's up?
I can't even put my finger on it. I really can't. Like, I don't know what it is. I get up and I'm like, okay, today is the day. I'm going to do some shit. I'm motivated. Let me go work out. Let me go sit the fuck back down and go to sleep. That's what I do.
We all do that. Everybody does that. I do that.
I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this. I'm not fucking used to this. And it's like, I'm trying to go back to when I was like, all right, Mike, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. And I can't get there.
You ain't have all these kids.
All these kids. Nigga, I got 2 kids.
You ain't have all this husbands. Neither did I. I mean, I noticed that even before the kids, and even before the husband was the husband, the energy levels went down. And I think that a lot of that is you don't realize that you're becoming depressed. You put yourself in these situations where you're in this life that you think that you should be living, but it's not the life that you envisioned for yourself when you were younger, and it goes against, or it's counterproductive to what you really want to be doing. Sometimes what you really want to be doing is nothing. Some days you need a nothing day so that you can have a productive day, and an absolute nothing day. Not a nothing day where I feel guilty about doing nothing, or a nothing day where the kids are like, oh, come on, get out of bed. And I'm like, okay, I wound up doing something because you need an absolute nothing day because that's what we used to have. And so on those other days when it's like, oh, I know I can spend a whole day Sunday by myself. I can spend a whole day Saturday by myself doing whatever it is that I want to do. Friday, if I got to do this, and this, I'm good with that. I'll be tired, but I'm asleep when I want to sleep, and I'm going to wake up when I want to wake up. And we don't have that anymore.
I'm listening to you, and everything you said just sounded so good to me just now. It really did. I was just like, yes, girl, yes. In my mind, I ain't say it in my face and all that.
Could've, but would have been like, preach, bitch.
I can't because I'm in a mood. Like, I'm just in a fucking slump. And although I'm hearing good shit and I'm reading good shit and I'm having good ideas and I'm like, yes, let me start putting things down and writing things out, I'm still just like, I don't even care. Like, I don't even wanna, like.
Well, why?
I don't know. I'm trying to find the root. Maybe I can't see it because of my current circumstances. Maybe that's what it is. But it's like, for instance, I'm always so passionate about the people that I care about. Passionate to the point that sometimes I can be a little intrusive. I know that. Sometimes I can be a little opinionated. Yes.
I like how you said sometimes, but
I know that. Mm. Now, I don't give a fuck. Now I just don't care. Like,
is it because you just have that general disposition, or is it because life has taught you that your caring doesn't mean anything?
Life has taught me that my caring means shit, crock, pot. And the reality is very fucking depressing.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you that I used to feel like that. But then I found when I followed my instincts and when I said, I don't care what others have taught me. I know what my spirit was like when I was younger, because that also goes along with your outlook on things. I know how I felt when I was younger. I know that I felt like as long as I'm doing what's morally correct and as long as I'm following my heart, I'm going to be all right. And you sit back and you think, well, you know what? It doesn't make a difference. And sometimes it does make a difference. Most of the time it's not going to make a difference. It probably didn't make a difference when you were younger. You don't even know who you made that difference to.
Honestly, the only people that I really want to make a difference to, like, not to sound mean or harsh, the most are the people who I care about the most. And it seems like the people that I care about the most are the ones who just disregard everything I say. You know, and I'm not saying I'm the smartest or the best, but, you know, little ideas that I give them that I know will benefit them, it's like, I don't give a fuck what you say, bitch. I'm gonna do what I want.
Because sometimes you can't lead by teaching or by showing. You have to lead by example. You just do, and people see it. Sometimes you can't be like, well, listen, you need to do X, Y, and Z, and this will make things better. You need to just live your life. And when people see you prospering, people will start to come for you. When people see you doing well, people start to take notice. They don't want to hear your advice. No one wants to listen to your advice. No one wants to listen to my advice. But when people, I mean, you know, because I'm Nicole. but when people start to see like you doing better, like, oh, you know, I started up a business. Oh, Nicole's, you know, she's starting things, and she's, you know, she's being proactive and she's being progressive. No one cared when I was sitting back talking about, well, you know what, I did this, I'm doing this, and if I can't show them, if I don't have no evidence, I don't have nothing. But now people see me doing stuff, and everybody's like, oh, girl, what you doing? So how long you been doing this? When I was telling you about it, you didn't care.
Bitch, why you tell me to have something on my damn lip?
I don't see nothing in your lip.
The fuck is in my lip?
So I'm looking at your mouth all of a sudden? I'm all up in your mouth.
Sorry.
Never, not ever.
All right, I'm sorry. What you said?
You're not my type. Not never, not ever. I'm sorry. Look, if I was...
all right, damn.
Now you.
I just...
We cool.
Shut up. Like, I say this to myself, and I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. But these things are so close right now. Like, I know they say, oh, you know, it's close. Like, before I was removed from the situation.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm so close to the situation that it's hard for me. It's hard for me to be this so disconnected. And it's making me feel empty being this disconnected. I don't like this feeling, but I'm just trying to do for me. I'm trying to, like you said, just do what makes me happy. And then eventually, you know, maybe somewhere down the line, we can all be happy because we all be doing things that make us happy. But at this point now, I'm so close to it. Yeah. And it's so fucking depressing. Like, I just feel like people are fucking slow.
I think that you gotta realize also that this is you have to look at things. I mean, and I know it's a whole bunch of retraining yourself out of negativity. You have to look at things as not this is hard or this is difficult or this is, you know, I don't want to. What is the lesson in this? What am I learning from this? What is the bigger picture? How can I apply this to something else? Because it's so close to you. And this is a difficult situation. If you master how to get through this, imagine what you could do in a situation where it's not close to you. Once you master this situation.
Situations that ain't close to me, I don't give a fuck. Like, I can leave my circle and be perfectly fine. Once I step out of my home, like if there's something going on in my home, once I step out, it's like I left all that there.
So then why does that bother you so much?
Because I care about those people so much.
And that's something that you need to let go of, and that's something that you need to understand. Those people are those people. You can lead a horse to water. You can't make that horse drink. You can want the best. Just like we have children. You can want everything in the world for your children, but after a while you have to understand that they're their own people, and no matter how much you've taught them, and no matter what you want for them, and no matter your hopes and your dreams, they're going to do what they need to do. It's almost like you're trying to live vicariously through these people. You can't pin that on them. They are who they are.
That's what I said. I need help.
You don't need help. You don't need help.
I know these motherfuckers screwed.
You need a massage, boo. You need to go.
No, because they touch me too inappropriately. I don't want that. No, thank you. No.
You need to get out. You need to spend time laughing. You need to spend time with friends. You need to.
I need to find. That's why I keep saying I need help. It's not that I'm just like, oh, I need to find outlets. I need to find ideas of things that I can do to get the fuck away from the situation.
Only you know what that is.
No
No one can tell you.
That's what I'm saying. Usually, I could find I just don't have the motivation to do these things at all, and that's what I'm saying. Like I just need, maybe I need drugs. I don't want nobody drugs. I don't want nobody drugs.
I don't think that's. I mean, look, that may work for some people, and that may. To me, I feel like that's an escape. Whether the doctor writes it on a pad or you go and score it from the corner, man, it's all an escape. And I mean, some people need certain things for certain afflictions. Fine, I'm not going to debate that. But when we're sitting here and you're physically okay, and you're obviously like you may be going through a funk, you may not be going through a funk. It's only for you to know that, and only for you to decide that. In my from my perspective, I feel like you just need to get out. You need to learn to isolate yourself a little while. You have to be happy with what you're doing before you can be happy with what anybody else is doing. And it's not easy, because you gotta want it. And right now you don't want it. Exactly. And then it feels like, well, what is it gonna take for you to want it? I was listening to somebody talk about, I'm not even gonna say his name, but there's a famous actor, and they were saying rehab only works if you want to be rehabilitated. We could lock him in this rehabilitation center for years, and he would still come out and he would still be an addict because he doesn't want to change. So what is it going to take? Some laughter and some glitter. We can do this.
Well, what kind of laughter is healthy? Because sometimes we laugh at these motherfuckers when I see the dumb shit they do.
No, but that's judgy. That's judgy.
You see where I keep going to that negative place? Like I want my mind.
I sat
free
and I was so depressed after I had this baby. I sat and I watched SNL all the time. I watched the comedy shows. I made sure that nothing I was watching was negative or depressing or killing. It was all I had to put myself in a state of mind where things were funny. Or where where I didn't have to take everything so seriously. You know a lot of what I was dealing with, and I don't need to go into detail about people, places, whatever. I was dealing with a lot, and I wanted to not be like that. I wanted old Nicole. I wanted the Nicole that was fun. I wanted the Nicole that was creative. I wasn't that person anymore. I was sitting back allowing people to tell me what was funny. I was sitting back and allowing people to tell me what was good and what was entertaining. And I said, I don't want any of this. And slowly, when I got, I didn't even have to put any work in the beginning. And the work was mental. I had to put that kind of work in. But as far as like having these ideas and starting up businesses and doing this other stuff, it wasn't there yet. And I wasn't ready for it yet. It came in stages. But I had to prepare myself to get out of that negative state of mind. I won't. I had to laugh. For me, that was me. I had to laugh. I had to be, first of all, I would call my friends all the time, and sometimes I would cry, and I would let those emotions go, because you can't hold anything in. I said what I felt like saying, I cried when I felt like crying, and I made sure that I made room for laughter. My journey ain't your journey, but I'm telling you how I did it, and you have to, and I know that for everybody's journey, you have to want it. You got it.
I don't.
You got it.
I just want to curl up and sleep.
It's okay too.
I just want to roll up and sleep. And I don't want people asking me what's wrong with me.
But that's okay too.
But I can't, because I have children, and it's unfair. When they need help, when they hungry, when they gotta wash their stinky butts.
Your children can't be okay if you're not okay. They see you walking around, you a shell of a woman. That's what it seems like. You're shell of a mommy. How can you think they don't know? Yeah. We try so hard to hide from our children what we don't want them to see. They see it anyway. You think they don't know? You can't hide it from them. It's get out of it. Do something about it. If not for you, for them, because I'm gonna tell you they see it. Why is mommy always laying on the couch? Where's my I know, and you know who I'm making fun of right now. Why is mommy not playing with us? My mommy, she's sad, but I don't want to say anything. You know who I'm making fun of at this point. You know they see it. I had to go in the bathroom and cry, so my 2-year-old would judge me. A judgy ass self. See, my child don't care.